Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us yet again. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot. We're here with you in the building, live and direct.
Yes, we are in the building, live and direct.
Hope you guys had an amazing week.
Yes.
How was your week?
Week was good. I got to hang out with Noble at the park.
Yes.
And tomorrow, I get to hang out with him. You know, so makes my week dope. Me and my grand sitting down. I got a bubble machine. Not a machine. I got a waver.
A wand. It's a little bubble wand. You
I
said
got a
machine.
wand.
Like, you said
No, but I do have a machine that I bought, and I don't know where it is now.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Automated. It sent out like 1,000 bubbles at one time.
I got to charge it. You know, it was cold. It's just now starting to get nice.
No, you just be hating on the gifts that I be getting. That's all.
It's just starting to get nice.
I noticed there's a lot of hate. I bought him a Lamborghini.
It's nice out. We'll go outside.
I bought him a Lamborghini.
It's nice out. We'll go outside.
I ain't got no pictures of him in the Lamborghini leaning on his other little friends. You know what I mean? Like, yo, how your family doing? We do Lamborghinis over here. You know, I don't see none of it. You know what I'm saying? I bought him a little vocabulary thing. You know what I'm saying? Teach him his words and stuff. I don't see it.
You don't need that.
I don't see it. Everybody needs to work on vocabulary words.
You don't need that. He can read.
Shit, even I need to work on vocabulary words.
That's funny.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So we will talk tomorrow about your behavior.
Yes, that's fine.
Me and him.
That's fine.
And he gonna start telling me everything that's wrong. Okay?
Because me and his mom are gonna go be young.
Oh yeah, go be young. Go
until we got to pick him up.
That's it.
And then be parents again.
And just be parents again. Absolutely. Yes. Go out to a nice restaurant or something. Get something to eat. Maybe even bring Papa or something back. You know.
I'll think about it.
Maybe.
I'll consider it.
Because Odyssey and Mama Doc go out all the time. They be sending me pictures of exotic stuff, and they don't even bring me back a biscuit.
But I guarantee you never said to bring yourself something back.
I be sending messages,
like that's the problem.
Yo, side note, I had the new Popeye biscuits. I don't know if y'all heard about these strawberry biscuits with icing on top of them. Now
you went full coon.
Now I'm gonna tell you. Now these ain't the normal dry biscuits you get from Popeye. You know you can't eat that Popeye's biscuit because you could die.
Yeah, it'll choke you.
It'll choke you. It'll not these strawberry joints with the frosting on them. And they so good that they sell them like in a separate box. Like they don't even associate them shits with them other biscuits. They go, no, these strawberry, these right here.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, and I ordered 2 of them, and they was busting.
Jeez, man.
So just throwing it out there.
Full on, just
eat them
knuckle dragon. Full on.
And it's funny because when we went in North Carolina at the family reunion, I thought they were a Southern thing. I said, oh man, it would be dope if they sold those up in New York, because I didn't eat them down there. I just saw the commercial, And lo and behold,
That's funny. Mm-hmm. That is funny.
Yeah. That's tough there.
Well, this week was interesting for me. First off, yesterday was my mother's birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Mama.
birthday, Mama.
Happy birthday, Mama.
22.
Yeah, for the 22nd time. But
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
22.
That's all right. What else? So, I had the weirdest thing happen to me on Tuesday, guys. So Tuesday, I'm gonna set the scene.
Okay, Tuesday.
Went to the gym. Took over to daycare.
Yeah.
Went to the gym.
Yeah.
Feeling good, right?
Feeling real good.
Come back. I don't eat no greasy breakfast. I had my shake. I'm at the computer.
Those are good things.
Being productive, right? And then randomly, like I can't explain it. I had just the most unexplainable wave of just depression come over me.
Hit you like a tidal wave.
Yeah, and I couldn't shake it. And again, I know if somebody was to tell me this, what I would tell them to do, I did all of it. Got off social media, went out and got some fresh air, left the phone. I said, let me just, could not shake it, and it did not feel good, man.
Yeah.
Almost quit the show, guys. Like, it was close.
Yeah.
I was sad. I was just going through it. But then, had, words with my counsel. My counsel is my family, my lady, my friends, moms. Like, I talked with everybody. We talked about a bevel of different things, right, from different angles. I had some quiet time to myself to think, meditate, and I feel a lot better.
And we want to clap that up.
Yes.
Because this too shall pass.
Yeah, and nothing happened. Like, I want to make, like, nothing, like...
It wasn't something that triggered it.
Yeah. It was just...
There's always something that triggers these things. And sometimes we could be immersed so far into entrepreneurism or whatever the case may be, things not going the way you want them. But always lingering is that potential for things to resurface themselves, because that's what the war is all about. The war of the mind is always about, it's never always going to be positive. Anybody telling me their whole life is just roses and joy, I move far away from them people.
Yeah.
Because that's not what life is about. You know what I mean? Life is literally about how you deal with things that come, because things are always going to come your way, and how you process them. Because we sat down with you, me and Mama Dad at the table, and you had a look of despair, but as soon as you got home, you hit me up. I shook it off, Dad, and I knew you would, because we all go through that in our own little ways. Sometimes I don't get out of bed for a whole day or two, and it's my way of having to just deal with whatever I have to deal with. So the key to it is how well we address it and deal with it. So if you're paying attention and you having those moments where it look like it can't get better, it always gets better. There's always another goddamn day. I don't mean to sound corny or nothing, but it always gets better. The problem is when you saturate yourself in negative thought and negative vibration, and I always use the analogy of a wooden table with a knife. If you carve a circle in it and put a marble on it, that marble can work its way out of that groove because the groove is not that deep.
Yeah.
But the deeper the grooves go into the table, that means the deeper the trauma, the deeper the stress, the deeper you are saturating in it. When you put that marble in it, now that marble cannot make its way even back to the surface. It's just running around, and you've created a mental loop or a spiritual loop that's hard. Now, here's the thing. If the marble makes one upward spin, now it's spiraling. See, a spiral, back to spirit and spiral, is always moving upward. The marble can make it back to the top, and you're back at ground zero, ready to deal with some issues.
Yeah.
But if nothing changes, nothing changes.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm always telling people, you got to lift yourself up a little bit. You got to give that marble in your life a different trajectory so that it may spiral back up to a surface level, and you can kind of deal with life as it is. And that's why I do the hoax. So if you want to delve into the hoax, I think we'll do one this weekend. Wifey's real busy this weekend. She going out with her girls, and they busting bottles and all kind of.
Got no time for you.
No time for me, man.
No time.
But I will have Noble. So, Me and him is sitting around and he'll tell me everything I need to know of what you're doing. Yeah.
So I think he learned his first curse word, and which we can't tell what he's saying yet. It's like the timing is just like, did he just? And we still can't tell. I
had nothing to do with it.
I can't tell yet. It's just like,
I listen.
I know.
I learned all my curse words from my mama.
No, so yeah.
And she used to make a little bit of change.
So so what we doing is we try like not, because when we tell him don't do something, he takes that as a green light as let me keep pushing it. So we're just not reacting.
Right, and just kind of seeing.
Yeah, we just not, because
y'all using psychology.
Yeah, we're just not reacking.
All right. Yeah. Whatever works.
Don't judge us.
Whatever works.
I don't know what your kid was saying. Don't judge us. It was by accident.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when
Yeah.
You
yeah.
Because me, my every other word I'm about to say something crazy.
So, all right, let's get to it, man. Oh, wait, let's do a quick shout out. Thank you guys for being here.
We appreciate it.
Somebody Shelly says Aries season. Yo, the Aries shirts that we got.
Can we show one? Can we at least show one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Aries shirts that we got.
My OMG.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
This is nice.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is glitter. This is nice.
Yeah. This is mean.
See that?
Yeah, of course it's got kind of moving side to side so they can see that glitter.
Yeah. This is dope. So, we have Aries, Taurus, and Gemini right now.
Yep.
Because we rolling them out. So if you're Aries, Taurus, or Gemini, get yours. ShopUrbanX.com.
Absolutely.
All right. So, quick shout out to everybody. Where's everybody at? Prayers to Florida. I know y'all going through it right now with the flooding.
Oh, they got flooding out there?
It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Michigan in the building.
Greenville, South Carolina in the building.
Best Dot in the house. Dominican Republic. Okay.
DR in the house.
Cincinnati, Connecticut in the house.
Madison, Wisconsin. Whoa.
Oklahoma in the house.
Douglasville, GA in the building.
Who else? We got Chicago in the house.
Ooh, okay.
West Palm Beach, Florida in the house. What's good? Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for joining us. Columbus, Ohio, Charlotte, North Carolina, DC, Jersey.
Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Brooklyn, USA. How about that?
Yes.
In the building.
Buffalo, Naptown. What's good? South Central LA. Y'all just getting off work. Oh, real quick. Jacob's house. Can you give me the magazine?
Yeah.
So, shouts out to Lennox and Parker magazine. Me and the Black Dot, me and my pops, we were featured in this magazine for the April 2023 issue. I'm gonna read what it said.
All right.
Right? Okay.
Well, show the picture. Okay. Give the people an opportunity to see us in there.
Right. Okay. I'm going to read what it said. It says, the Urban X podcast is a pioneering platform that addresses the pressing need for positive male role models and voices in social media. The number one father and son podcast, it presents a multi-dimensional approach through its podcast and YouTube channel. With an unapologetically edgy, humorous, and thought-provoking tone, the platform offers the perfect forum for a father and son duo to engage in dialogues on the most pressing issues facing our communities, from economics to health to politics and, of course, fatherhood. The Urban X podcast tackles it all. The creators of this exceptional platform are none other than Malcolm X Bowser and his father, Dwayne Bowser, also known as the Black Dot. Malcolm X Bowser is the author of the new book, Urban Excellence, which offers insights and strategies for achieving excellence in the urban communities. Drop a bomb.
Drop bomb to that.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
We are greatly appreciative.
We got our copies.
That you, you know what I mean? Yes, put us in your magazine and spend some time expressing, what it is that we do. And that's, in a nutshell, what it is we do.
That's us, man.
That's us, what we want to represent for you guys. Some intellect, some comedy, some family, some fun. Take your mind off something for just a few minutes.
And shout out to Lennox Parker. Go get that.
Yeah, go get that. Yeah.
All right. Now let's get started.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, guys, this week I don't know why I did it to myself, but I actually spent 3 hours and I watched that King Von documentary.
Ooh.
By Trap Ross, whatever his name is, Trap Lord Ross, whatever. It's white dude from UK. And I'm not gonna lie, don't look good. That King Von dude, man, he was an animal. He was tweeting about murders, doing the murders, tweeting about doing the murders, keeping a live count of the murders, rapping about the murders. He was bugging.
Wow.
He was wilding.
Wow. Where did he come from? What part of the universe
dude
did he come from? You know what I mean?
Dude.
And imagine if he was a killer of open enemies as opposed to his own people.
But you know what? That doc, and I don't want to give it away, spoiler alert, but that doc, it speaks on just the culture of just Chicago and like how their police, you could do a lot of stuff and the police really don't have any way to kind of get after you. So you kind of looking at it like, I'm good.
So why are they so insulated from repercussions in Chicago?
Bro, I have no
Why do
idea.
they see death as almost a badge of honor in Chicago? Why? Why are today's youth are not afraid to die? Now that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you understand when you incarnate here, you know what I mean? You incarnate, these may be warriors from another time past, but as they enter into third dimensional activities and lockdown, they don't know who their enemy is, so they wage war on themselves.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
And thank you, Melanie C, for the super chat. And the thing about Chicago that fascinates me is like their gangs, like they don't really do colors. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like you see, who your enemy is. Like,
Right.
I know y'all with them. In Chicago, it seems like you could just be on the wrong block, passing through the wrong block at the wrong time, and you look like you might be one of them.
And then it's
it's
on
a
the
wrap.
popping.
Yeah, that's
And somebody said a
crazy.
demon seed, it's really all depending on how you see it. Right? It's a demon seed if not properly instructed on what its mission is, because warriors are rarely made. Warriors are born. Like, you in ancient times, you would go through a cultivating period to prove you was a warrior. And that may include going into the jungle and coming back with the tiger. You know what I mean? Like, look, you 18 now. It's you and the tiger.
Yeah.
So one of you gonna come back. You know what I mean? If you come back, if the tiger come back, like, look, send in more, more recruits. You know what I mean? But because we are not interconnected spiritually the way we used to be, where the elder knows the child and the child retains its memory, and we preserve that to find out why this child is here. Maybe it's a doctor, maybe it's a lawyer, maybe it's a killer, a mercenary. You know what I mean? Oh, y'all not gonna fix this problem? Or I could be looking too far into it. He might have just been a crack baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got to look at other stream, and then killing is just what he knows.
Yeah,
and he receives a gratification from death.
Yeah, and it seemed like
There are people who are like that.
no, dude, it seemed like he just had like a real just fetish for it. Like, yo,
Once
like,
you kill your first person, they say, that you feel a certain energy about it. That's why serial killers exist and people like that, because they receive a rush. Go back to Jeffrey Dahmer and so many others. There is a rush that me and you may never know.
Yo, I was,
you know what I mean? So for him,
I was enthralled.
and then he got away with it and was like, wow, it's just that easy? And then it continued and continued along with Twitter or with other things. And he was building a legend because there were those who knew he was doing it.
Yo, it's crazy. Somebody
That's bad stuff. Yeah.
like the guy, he was like laying out. It was like a timeline. He was laying out the whole thing, and he was talking about like the first time him and Lil Durk went on the Breakfast Club. The first time like Durk took him to the Breakfast Club, and people were tweeting like, "Yo, I know of him. Like I know him from the neighborhood. Like I know what he does." And to see him up there was crazy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, it was real interesting.
So when we go into a psychoanalysis of just how deep it is, it's black trauma. It's a number of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Again, it could be metaphysical. It could just be trauma. Could be crack babies. Could be, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So many aspects of that situation that makes that situation kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was.
And speaking of documentaries, I'm just going to segue off this into, we talked about the Freaknik situation.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I watched Lamont Hill, whatever the fuck his name is.
Malcolm Hill, yes.
Yeah, and he decided to go on a rant and say, this is not about naked women. This is about black men being toxic masculinity. This is about black men creating rape culture. He jumped out in front of that and decided to say the black men should be the ones. Now, I understand perhaps he's pandering for his constituents or whatever the case may be. But Lamont, what the fuck is his name again?
Malcolm Hill.
Yeah, that was the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Okay, because if I dangle a steak with honey on it in front of a bunch of bears and then expect the bears not to eat the goddamn steak, I'm the one who's acting fucking crazy. Hear me out. So what came first, the chicken or the egg, right?
Okay.
So that's my theory here. If I go to a strip club,
right,
and I'm telling the sisters, nah, I don't want no dances.
Right.
I'm here to learn your mind and get in your inner... We're fooling each other, right? The shit is called Freaknik, which means it's a freaky picnic. That's what the hell it is.
Yeah.
Right? So, and I say that to support those points. Whenever black men and women go out to a regular concert and everybody's fully dressed, there is no craziness going on. So you can't dangle buttholes in front of men, naked women, titties, and not expect men to act in a certain manner. This is why Muslim women dress in 3/4 of cloth. That's one of the reasons.
Okay.
Right? No, hear me out.
Okay.
And it's to keep the temperament and the bestiality of a man in check so he may get to know who she is on a spiritual level before he is able to uncover the veil and the secrets and get to the goodies.
Okay.
Right? I've seen this experiment with dogs. People do it on TikTok all the time. They say, all right, Buster, and they put a piece of chicken out in front of the dog. And they go, I'll be right back. Don't touch the chicken. And for a minute, the dog, you see the dog, he be like, he look around, this shit is about to, and then next you know, he devour the chicken. Because you're tapping into the lowest vibration of that nature. So I want to be clear.
Yeah.
For you to, now everybody is to blame for this, right?
Okay.
But if you come to a strip club, you come in for a certain reason.
Yeah.
People came to Freaknik for the most part. There were other activities going on to see freaky shit. And then you want to blame me for acting on the freaky shit.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, you help me understand.
No. So from that point of view, I get it. From that perspective, I do understand. It is called Freaknik because like people keep saying, yo, they need to do a Girls Gone Wild documentary, show them. Right? And
Sure.
Yeah, but like I said before on the show, like
college girls going wild and all that shit.
What I said on the show before, I said like the Woodstock '99 doc. That was a music concert, and you saw something. White people act like animals. Absolute animals in poop, like literal in like just swimming around in it. A lot of girls got raped. Like it was a lot of that happening, right? And that was a music concert, so that's not why you're here at this music concert for or this festival for, right? So Freaknik, I can understand. Like you came here, we know why. Like it's like a unspoken. Like I know why I'm here. I know why you're here.
I know why you're here. I know why I'm here. Now I have seen women at the Freaknik who were fully dressed,
right,
and they were not attacked. You know what I'm saying? Okay. For the most part.
So
meaning, they didn't have a whole bunch of guys jumping on them. Your language, your body language usually determine. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, I want to be clear. I'm not saying any of it is justified. This shit happened 30 years ago, so it happened. That's like a woman she's dressed provocative and she's mad because guys are whistling at her. And she can easily say, well, I'm doing this for me. No, you're not. You're doing this for something or somebody. Don't be mad when you dangle a steak with honey in front of bears and then the bears want to eat the steak. That's all I'm saying.
No, the only time that makes me like is when like I've seen videos where it's like a mad rush on one girl.
Very, very true.
That looks crazy.
It makes us look savage.
Yeah,
and
like
animal.
dog. Come on.
But let me ask you: if I dangle a stick in front of,
that's a fact.
All the bears are gonna be fighting each other.
That's a fact.
And get out of the way to get to the honey. Right?
And I still just kind of like, come on.
And I'm not using the women as objectifying as a piece of steak. I'm trying to make a correlation and connection to when they are enticed in that manner, and the numbers say there are more guys out there than women. You know what I'm saying? We get that unbalanced perception and view that it was one-sided. So what came first, chicken or the egg? Both of us, men and women, are going to be equally responsible for that carnage that took place during that time. It's simple as that. You know what I mean? Women who came there for that reason, and men who came there for that reason. But I didn't like what he did. He tried to say, this ain't about the women. This is about the men.
Yeah, listen. I always hate when we have these discussions and personal responsibility is taken off the plate when it comes to women. Like,
yes.
And I feel like women should take that personal too. Like, they don't think y'all are smart enough,
right?
To not, because I saw Kanye with his phone out, and a girl and a whole butt crack like this.
Yes, absolutely.
That girl could have got up. She didn't have to be there.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So,
absolutely. Personal
responsibility, and I think. But like I said before, those clips where I saw men just pouncing, I'm like, dude, that looks disgusting.
But it catered to the most animalistic.
That's a fact.
Nature in men, period.
And that's why I don't like strip clubs, because it feels that in there.
It definitely does.
It feels just like, yo, why are you looking at me like that?
It is animalistic.
She don't really like you. Like,
she don't like you. She like you until your ones run out. And I got a stack of ones, and she'll like me next. Right. That whole it's the truth of the matter. So that whole concept is catering to the bestiality of men, and to drive that point home. I've been to many concerts where everybody was dressed.
Right.
And we went to enjoy a concert, and other than the normal, hey sis, how you doing? I think nothing ever happened. But if I went to a concert and every woman there was butt ass naked, what are we doing here? What the fuck we doing? I get in an argument with my mama. You need to go home because you know what? You stressing me.
Yeah.
Take your ass home. I'll meet you home later. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what the Muslim 3/4 of cloth is about. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get to the goodies, but we have to establish a protocol of things that's going to lead to more of a respectable.
I have a feeling this doc is not going to come out.
And then I get to clap the Muslim cheeks. Clap, 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 clap.
I don't think it's gonna come out.
Oh, it's gonna come out.
I don't think. I heard already some judges are trying to get behind it to get it blocked.
How? They ain't never blocked the hoes on college campuses or.
I don't know, man.
Or what's that?
It
Girls
just seems
Gone
like,
Wild.
Yo, the fact that it's no even like date announced for this to drop yet, and it's so much conversation.
And I'm gonna be honest, everybody who's been there got some footage somewhere.
I'm sure.
And you're gonna start seeing more of that. I seen one dude had a joint that said Freaknik 95. And he probably had so much they said one year, look, Kid Capri and them was down there one year, bro. And I saw the document, that little piece, and it was bad. Yeah. It was one chick who had no kind of self-esteem. She was just
he said no self-esteem.
Everybody can get a piece of this. And I was like, ugh, jeez. But that's what the climate was. So now, these are the conversations that we're going to have. So when we see this, it's hard to say that didn't birth where we are now with the fans only and all that other
fans.
stuff.
Why do you keep doing that?
I'm like, whatever the hell it is.
I don't know.
And I know how women feel because I've talked to women when I've had my gray sweatpants on. And I'm like, hey, my eyes are up here. Okay? Not down here. Here. I am not a piece of meat. Okay? Yeah. So I get it.
Yeah.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Lord knows, say he still got his footage. Jesus Christ,
dude. Shit, I'm trying to find some of my old footage. Shit, that might be worth a couple of grand out this man. Shit.
Okay, that was a good conversation. That was cool.
Yeah. Just wanted to throw that out there.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So they arrested the Bob Lee, the founder of Cashapp. They arrested his killer.
And what did they give me the details?
There's a man named Nima Monimi.
Sound it out. Do like I taught you.
Manimi? Yeah, Manimi, something like that.
Okay.
And he was booked on a murder charge. And they said, like, from what I've read a couple articles, they have not disclosed the nature of their relationship.
Okay, what did I say?
You said it was gay lover.
I said 2:30 in the morning, a stabbing.
In San Francisco.
Okay, San Francisco. Okay. That is a gay transaction.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care how you dress it up. And sure enough, somebody said, well, he was out there with his wife. No. He was at a conference out there, 2:30 in the morning, sitting in another car with another man, and something went wrong.
Yeah.
What could go wrong, Malcolm? Two men sitting in the car, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, what happened?
I don't know.
He moved away. Let me paint some back picture.
Okay.
He no longer lives in San Francisco. He moved to Miami. All right? Now, he didn't tell Mbube, whatever the hell his name is, he was moving.
Nemo.
He moved away from Nemo because I want to be a straight man now. I want to put that behind me of what happened in San Francisco. Nemo is pissed because they had a good thing going. They're both tech people. Boom, boom, boom. And
this guy's tech executive.
Tech executives. We were in love, or at least I thought we were in love.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, oh, you back in town? I'm just here for one day, you know, for the conference. Well, you know, maybe we can rekindle that thing we had. And they sitting in the car, and Nemo wants to rekindle the love. Bob Lee is like, I'm a straight. I am what's
a boy.
No, what's the dude who said he ain't gay no more? I've been delivered.
Yeah.
I've been delivered.
I don't like men's no more.
I don't like men's no more, Nemo. I've been delivered. And Nemo was not having it.
Yeah.
You are not leaving me here like this. And so he pulled out the jibber, jabbed him.
Damn.
And now one is dead, and that was but I told y'all.
You did say that. You did say this. Because when I saw the name at first, I was like, oh, it was a woman. Wait, no, I just kind of that's not a woman. I looked it up. I was like, okay.
What grandma said, only the devil's out at them hours. Those are the devil's hours. 2, 3 in the morning, sitting in the car with another man.
Yeah. So we'll figure out. So more details will come with this, but yeah, that happened.
Yeah, so, I mean, somebody died, so, you know.
Condolences. You're making jokes about it.
I guess, condolences, you know, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I saw that Billy Porter has announced that he's going to be James Baldwin in a new biopic movie.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I don't care. Because like people are mad because we know Baldwin was gay.
We do know that.
We know that, right?
If you're gonna tell a story, you have to tell a whole story.
You have to tell a whole story, right? So, and they feel like a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people's, the argument that they're making is that like Billy Porter's too flamboyant. But I'm like, he's an actor, so
he's
maybe...
an actor. That doesn't mean he's going to be flamboyant
right.
in the role, right? And that's his hero.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he did say James Baldwin was like his hero growing up. So in that sense, now you just have to base it on the performance.
So, but
how can you be mad about a gay man playing a gay man?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, in the grand scheme,
because people were saying like, no, he wasn't that gay though. Like that's you can't do that.
Dude, what's that? I mean, how are we measuring gay? I mean,
he's not that gay though.
You're either gay or you're not. I mean, I ain't never had I'm like gay sometimes.
But here's what
except in Hollywood, everybody gay sometimes.
This is what I will say though. If you're gonna watch the movie, just watch for the agendas. You get what I'm saying? Because if they make it seem like okay, he was like this in public, but like he was bugging in private, like he was, or like you know what I'm saying, like off camera, he was.
No, he was a revolutionary in his sense, but he kept his private life, from what I know, basically to himself. Yeah. But he didn't hide the fact that he was a gay man. So if the story is about James Baldwin's life, And it just so happened that we knew he was. Now, if they try to make him, ooh,
Yeah.
I'm James Baldwin. This is the side of me you didn't see.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
If they do that,
That's what I mean.
then
Like, yeah.
Not only are you doing James Baldwin a disservice,
I agree.
You're doing all of us a disservice.
I agree.
So if he, as Michael Porter, first of all, Michael Porter is so gay, he can't play a straight man. So, in my humble opinion, it's like it's no way I would believe he was a straight man.
Yeah.
Ain't that much makeup and push-ups in the world. However, if he immerses himself in, is this going to be a movie?
I don't know.
If it's going to be a Hollywood production, he could be up for an Oscar. Doing something like this. I mean, because how hard is it for him to get in the character? Let me read the script. Gay man, black gay man. All right, I'm in. We don't need to rehearse. We have this.
Christ.
I'm just saying, So it's important for us to see how this thing goes.
Yeah.
From an artistic point of view, I want to see what they do with the Bible.
That's kind of I'm giving it as kind of fair shot, but just the conversation from people and conscious people too. Like, we know James Baldwin was gay, but
he was only a little gay.
Like, he didn't have the full rainbow. Like,
dude, you either got the rainbow or you don't. You're not half gay. You're not gay sometime.
Yeah.
You're not. I was gay and now I'm delivered. You either in it or you're not.
Yeah.
You either like menses or you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's like playing a movie on Luther Vandross, who never ever came out to fully say he was gay, and y'all make him a gay character.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's not cool.
That's what I mean, right? Like, y'all make him like, yeah, because I don't know if y'all noticed this, but in movies and TV shows, they make gay people look. Again, like savages too. Like, they just look at each other in clubs and just know, and then they in the bathroom. So it's like, whoa, whoa.
It's not that simple, but they do have their own language.
Okay, see, I wouldn't know.
Certain ways they wear their hair, or like a symbol, or something to let other gay people know.
Because in shows, man, it's just
gay.
like they can just look at each other, and it's just like, how'd you know? I didn't even think he was. Oh,
like that dude who was on Oprah's show. He said, I can look in the crowd, and I can tell you who's gay. And niggas in the audience was like. Niggas in the audience got nervous and shit. Or they didn't look at the camera at all. He was like, I can look in the crowd right now. And I can make eye contact and I can tell who's gay.
Somebody
been sitting there like, yeah, nigga, what?
Somebody made a good comment here in the chat. Hold on, keeps going. Well, basically about, I can't see who wrote it, but EW. That Billy Porter, he's HIV positive, so it'd be interesting to see how they do the romance scenes in the show, if they even do it.
Is he HIV positive?
Yeah, remember he came out.
I didn't know that. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So now that's a whole nother layer.
Yeah.
Queen B said, Queen S said, Kwan S said, even though Baldwin was gay, he was very thorough on black issues and stuff. But this is a movie, so. We want to see, and remember, this is an actor. We have to separate Billy Porter's personal life and look at the acting. That's it. See, that's the problem. Because if we superimpose our own opinions about him onto the role he's playing, we never appreciate the role.
Yeah,
that's like Will Smith could never be Muhammad Ali, but he played a hell of a Muhammad Ali in that role. Denzel Washington loved pork in his life. He said he could never be Malcolm X, but when you immerse yourself in the role, acting is about making me believe something.
Yeah.
So if he makes me believe he was James Baldwin, I'm going to tip my hat. You know what I mean? And be like, but if I want to be a Hotepper, Quantum Hotepper, I don't like the movie before it's made because Baldwin was a different kind of gay. He was consciously gay. You know what I mean? He was a gay Hotepper, and that means something. And I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? So just my humble opinion. I'm looking for the role itself. I want to go in unbiased and say.
For some reason, I don't think this is going to be one of those movies that come out in theaters.
Okay, it might be like a Netflix special or something. Yeah. Okay, and even that, I just want to go into the role and go, okay, this is the role. Let's see if I believe it. And because I believe
I'll figure out
I
from the
believe
trailer.
Jamie Foxx, which was
Ray.
I believe
Yeah.
Will Smith was Ali, and I definitely believe Denzel was Malcolm.
Yeah.
Those roles were like so.
And Denzel didn't even look nothing like Malcolm.
No,
but
it didn't matter. He killed that.
Yeah.
So let's give him a fair shot.
All right. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break,
Yes,
and then we shall be right back.
we'll be right back. Jay Service said, "I'm not watching it."
What's up, fam? It's Malcolm, and I'm here to talk to you about starting your own family business. For the past 7 years, you guys have had a front row seat at watching us build our own family business. You've seen it all, the ups, downs, the wins, the losses, and everything in between. And we've been getting a lot of emails and text messages and DMs from people asking us how we did it because they've been inspired to start their own family business. So what I did was I created a completely free case study training session to show you how we did it, our methodology and how we did these things, because many family businesses don't even get close to their goals, whether it be financial or relationship goals, when it comes to building their own family business. And it's because of three main things, and I go into those three things in detail in this free training that I did. So all you have to do is hit the link below, or you can visit urbanx.nyc/income. That's urbanx.nyc/income, and you'll get some other free bonuses inside, once you're in there. All right, so let's get to the show. Peace. Yo, Artie, can I holler at you for a minute?
Oh, shit.
Pop's tripping. He want me to ask you for the money for that shirt. You know I wouldn't even trip.
What shirt?
The one I sold you. The one I've been asking you about. The one you got on.
Oh, this shirt. I didn't know you wanted the money, homie. I thought it was free. Let me go get the money for you.
I mean, because it's this blog. Me and my dad do Urban X and West. It's kind of like both ours. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. Cool. My Urban X shirt, punk.
Tired of reading, doing research, and extensive studying to fact check the information that you present? Well, now you don't have to. Become a YouTube scholar. That's right, a YouTube scholar. Throw away those books. No need to quote real scholars. Burn those research papers. All you need is a YouTube connection. Watch YouTube videos at night, in the daytime, during breakfast, while you're on the toilet. Impress your friends with information you really don't know. After 100 videos watched, you are now a YouTube scholar. To sign up for this program, dial 1-800-WHY-STUDY. That's 1-800-WHY-STUDY. But wait, there's more. Log on to shopurbanx.com to pick up the latest in urban apparel.
And we're back.
We are back. Thank you for the support.
Thank y'all for still being here after the commercials.
Yeah, for our listeners, give us a honk.
Yes, if you're in traffic, if you are behind your desk at work,
With one earplug in and one out.
if you are, have just some background noise.
If you at the gym working out,
That
whatever.
too.
Wherever you at.
Yo, side note, I was at the gym this morning, took a spin class, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Old white lady that was teaching the class.
Killing you.
No joke, bro.
Killing
no joke.
Embarrassing you.
Yeah.
You pouring down sweat. She's like,
Yeah.
let's keep going.
I was like,
Yeah.
Tracy, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
Somebody said rolling up. Shouts out to you. Okay.
Yep. And somebody mentioned Lawrence Fishburne
Being a good Ike.
being a good Ike.
Yes,
we
yes.
have to agree. Girlfriend Tina Thanks for the magazine. Shout out.
Yes,
Jacob
yes.
House.
Again, shout them out.
Thank you. We appreciate the support.
We definitely appreciate this. You describe the show better than we do.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I was
That's
like, what,
all
we
right.
do all of that? Though?
Yeah, we do all like that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Yeah, I've been in spin classes and it just ain't no joke.
I'd be spinning jelly donuts.
On your finger.
I've even looked in on the spin class.
Yeah.
Like they in there sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jamie Foxx's daughter, she tweeted yesterday, as a matter of fact, from the Foxx family, we wanted to share that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical complication yesterday. Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers. The family asks for privacy during this time. So,
Okay, so
let's invade their privacy. What do we think happened?
yeah, let's invade that shit. Let's send out well wishes to
Yes,
Jamie Foxx.
for sure.
Whenever a family don't disclose it, it's hard to speculate on. But it sounds like something abruptly happened.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sound like it's something accumulative over the course of a period of time. Like he's fighting an illness that had. It seemed like something like a poisoning
Yeah.
or a food poisoning or something to that effect. So I don't want to jump out on a ledge yet. And let's just wish him the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard for Black Dot to do. Very hard for me to do.
To wish him the best?
Yeah, it's very hard for me not to pull my shoulder out.
Oh, okay. Yes.
What could
we'll,
be here?
We'll wait a couple days.
Yeah.
Wait a couple days.
Out of respect for Jamie, and Jamie's a little dude. I can beat the shit out of Jamie. You get around these dudes
Yeah.
on TV. These dudes look like they 6'4" and 6'5". No,
Yeah.
these is little dudes where I could just grab them by the neck and just squeeze the fucking life out of them. You know what I mean? Like ain't no movie acting gonna help you, nigga. And that's why I say what I say about them. I ain't scared of none of these niggas.
Okay.
No.
You are tuned into the sounds.
Today it's rumor he had a stroke. Okay, all right, that's
okay.
rumor. Okay.
Okay. So I don't know if we ever spoke about this on the pod, but the Pentagon, there was some documents that leaked from the Pentagon like last week, I believe.
I think we spoke briefly about it.
We did speak about that. And then talked a lot about like the war in Ukraine and what's really happening over there.
Yes.
What money is going over there, what Zelensky is asking for, that's the president of Ukraine, what he's asking for,
Mm-hmm.
what Russia's trying to do. They gave a death count for both sides. I think it's some bull because the death count from those leaks said that like Ukraine is up on Russia.
Got you.
I just don't see that. 'Cause
Got
if
you.
that's the case, why we still?
But is this the intelligence that was coming in?
Well, could be. So the person who is responsible, they say is responsible for the leak. His name is Jack Teixeira, and he is an Air Force airman. He works for the Air Force.
Okay. So he
And-
got some secrets.
Apparently, well, he was they arrested him for the leaking of classified documents, and they found him quick.
How? Was he an amateur at leaking?
I don't know.
Pause.
I don't know. But apparently, the media did a lot of the legwork to figure out
Because
who
Jamie
it was.
could be leaking.
Come on.
All right. I couldn't help that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Humble intro. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah.
So, I mean, if they find, then you're not a professional leaker. Because leakers don't get caught.
That's why he's only 21 years old.
Yeah, so he
look. It's like he just got it and then
and he went with it.
Yeah.
So
It was no, like, thought.
Yeah, there's no buffer. There's no use a server that
Yeah.
they can't trace. There's no backdoor, this and that, and walls up where they can't bring it back to you. They probably said, that's his email address.
Jack at Yahoo.
Jack at Yahoo. Go pick Jack up. You know what I mean? Him 21, how much did he know as well at 21 years old?
Right.
Like how many secrets? Because you have to earn classifications to be, because that's why they always say that's above your classification, sir. You know, so you only told what you need to know. At 21, he ain't even flying a goddamn jet yet.
Yeah.
This was the Navy, you said?
Yeah, he was in the Air Force.
Okay, so
But I don't think he was a pilot.
he ain't Top Gun.
Yeah.
He ain't a Top Gun. I seen the movie. You gotta work to be a Top Gun. You know what I mean? So what kind of real information did he have other than the stuff around the mess hall that they was talking about? So that's not a big.
He ain't Top Gun.
He ain't Top Gun. No, I know Top Gun. You got to work for that.
Oh man! And shouts out to all our vets we got in the chat. There's a lot
Shout
of y'all.
out, lot of vets, more
Yeah,
vets.
I was like, what?
Than I ever imagined humanly possible.
Yeah.
Is in this, So yeah, I was very impressed by how many people had served.
Yeah. He worked in the
military.
intel department. Okay, thank you.
Okay, he worked in the intel, but again, there's level 1, level you try your email, you don't get through.
Password 2.
Password 2.
Yeah,
you
that
get
word.
more. So yeah.
That's
How much
funny.
you gonna tell a 21-year-old?
Right.
You are tuned
You know?
into the sound.
Damn, it's more y'all. 2 tours, Navy. See, check y'all out, man.
Yeah.
Check y'all out. So there's a lot happening with Twitter right now. Elon Musk, he did an interview with somebody, and it was funny. So the guy who was interviewing him, he talked about like the increase in hate speech and dangerous content that he's seen on his timeline. He said, "Name one." Like, what are you talking about? He goes, "Nah, I'm just seeing it." He goes, "You said your timeline, right?" "Yeah." "Give me an example." He said, "Nah, I can't really." He said, "You can't give me one example from." He said, "Well, people I talk to." He said, "Give me an example." And he caught him in a lie, and he caught him being extra. Thank you, Melanin Review. Appreciate it. Caught him being extra. Caught him, and you know what Elon Musk did to NPR News? He labeled them U.S. state affiliated media. So when the whole Russia-Ukraine thing happened, they named people who are affiliated with Russia like Russia-affiliated, like, so you can kind of get their information, but can see maybe this could be
A
propaganda.
little biased, yeah, propaganda. Or
So
biased, yes.
when they did that to NPR, they got super offended. They say, "Yo, we getting off Twitter. We got 50 plus accounts on Twitter, and we're not using this no more." I think BBC is going to follow suit as a result.
BBC. I follow the BBC,
But
because sometimes they be
no, they be on it.
They be on it.
But come on, like, so we're not gonna act like y'all are not state affiliated media, though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, come on, all of it is.
All of y'all are state
All of
affiliated.
them are
media.
state affiliated.
You get what I'm saying? So
But
that's
I don't
what-
want you to think I'm. It's my job to make you think this is independent media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, they all got their hand in the cookie jar.
22 years and counting. God damn, y'all are tough, man. Y'all are tough.
Well, impart some secrets to me now. Come on now, tell me what's going on in the air.
And then Elon Musk, he also took away the New York Times check mark, like verified check.
He took away.
Yeah, he's being petty. Like, it's
Okay,
like
he's
just-
like a kid.
Yeah, he's
a
just running
spoiled
it. Yeah.
Who just doing what the hell he want to do because
Yeah.
Twitter's a toy for his. Yeah, so he's losing all credibility, and Twitter itself could eventually lose some form of credibility, and maybe that's by design.
Could be.
You know what I'm saying?
He said April 20th, everybody, like all legacy accounts who had their verified account will be
Grandfathered over?
No, he's taking all of those away
And so, for what point? To make you pay for it?
to make everybody pay.
Like what Instagram did.
Yeah.
They got you.
Why? Because people was making fakes of me, man. Like, I'm not even famous, and people.
And that's $14 a month?
Yeah.
It's $150 for the year.
I might cancel it next month, but I feel like if more copies come, then what?
No, keep your certification. This way you feel important.
No, I don't feel important. Thank you, Mr. Darius, and thank you, Vihio Slim. No Freakniks for me. U.S. Marine from 93 to 97. Separate for y'all are, man.
Yeah, y'all out here doing it.
Y'all are G's, man.
Y'all out here doing it.
Y'all are G's. Somebody said NPR actually receives money from the government, so of course they. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, well, why are we doing this?
acting like
Why we
it
doing
ain't
this?
what it is? Yeah.
Like, why are we fronting now?
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Lucy Scott says she's always been wary of Elon Musk. I don't believe her.
I understand. I just thought it was interesting when like Republicans and conservatives were seeing Elon buying Twitter as like a win for them. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you put like your being behind somebody else doing something, I just think it's weird. DJ Akademiks, he actually just signed an exclusive streaming deal with Rumble, right? So when they reported on it,
Hold on. Let me pop that up. I hate him.
why?
I just think first of all, he's a tether.
Oh God, we not doing that.
He's a tether.
We are not doing that.
I just think he doesn't represent the culture to the best of what he thinks he does. He thinks he's more important than he actually
I would
is.
agree with that. I would agree
Now,
with that.
that doesn't mean he hasn't created a following for himself, but, you know, he thinks he's bigger than he is when it comes to the culture.
So, you know what? I look at him like I
So
look
hate
at...
is a strong word. I don't hate, but you know what I mean.
I look at him like I look at Vlad. Like, he's too big to kind of fail now.
Yeah.
Where,
yeah.
like, artists... Before, he used to just report on stuff that was happening, right?
Right.
Then he got to the point where people started going to him to see what was happening, and now artists need you now.
Yeah, yeah.
And he knows. Now he knows.
So now he's leveraging that.
Because when he was doing, like, Everyday Struggle with Joe, like, he was still kind of, like...
impartial.
Not impartial, but he was still kind of... He didn't realize how much pull he had.
Got you.
Now he knows it, and now he's making money. Now he knows how much rappers are making, so now he going, I make more than you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
and that's what I mean by feeling you more important or bigger than you are, because money should never be the determining factor of what your impact is on a grand scheme. You know what I mean? And for him to say what he said about all old school rappers, these niggas are dusty, and the very fact that he is connected to hip hop, I don't need to get into all that. But you know what I mean.
Kwana said, are people watching him like that? They are.
Young people are.
They are.
They are. He has a platform.
Yeah.
He had. I gotta give him that. He does have a platform, and you know, he's like a urban cultural commentator. That's a very good way to look at it.
Yeah.
And he made his bones off the war in Chicago, right?
Ron Chirac.
Yeah, the war in Chirac is where he made his bones, and really, you know, created a following for himself, almost instigating, being the commentator, as they said, of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Things that were going on, not of the positive vibration.
So yeah, Rumble is paying a lot of people, but when this was reported, there was like DJ Akademiks signs with the right wing platform Rumble, and I'm like, since when is the platform right wing? If there's right wing people on it, then that's different. There's right wing people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram. So like, I didn't understand that.
That might have came from YouTube itself.
Maybe, but there was a Rolling Stone article that said basically it was talking about DJ Akademiks and him going to Rumble is like now hip hop's transition into being right wing, and I thought that's
extreme.
Extreme. Let me see. I found it.
That's extreme, and that's corny at the same time.
Yeah, I hated it. I was like, come on, y'all are really.
Yeah.
It says Rumble's deal with Akademiks is a sign of the hip hop world's right wing impulse.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Come on,
that's
lazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's very lazy.
That's lazy.
It's very lazy.
So,
but congratulations on what's the numbers on this deal? Did they say?
Oh, no clue. But they Rumble they throwing money. They're throwing money.
Do we like Rumble?
I don't know, man. They throwing money.
You want to sell out? You ready to just cash out?
I don't know, man. So he quote this is what he said. He said because it's an exclusivity deal, 3 to 5 days a week. He said, I look forward to being one of the first to bring music and cultural conversations to a platform like Rumble. There have been many bad decisions on larger platforms, talking about YouTube, where they haven't put creators first and they are disconnected from the community. I feel like now is an inflection point for streaming platforms. I couldn't be more excited to lead this effort on a platform that puts creators first. So there is, remember I told you there's something happening where a lot of people are not happy with YouTube or these platforms, and they're trying to go different places. Now, he has like over 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
That's a lot of.
Are they going to come over to Rumble?
Some of them probably will. Humble introvert. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support.
Thank you.
Some of them will. You know what I mean? Because they want, especially if he removes himself totally from YouTube and only puts up maybe clips of what he did on Rumble on YouTube, so they get the afterburner, then you might not have a choice if you believe in his message and what he, he brings to the table.
Okay, somebody said Roland Martin did a whole stream on it. Of course he did. The way he looks at, like, if you're not Democrat, like, he doesn't. He's weird.
Yeah, he's weird.
I know. I said stick with politics for a little bit. That guy Justin Pearson, dude.
Justin,
from Tennessee. And
I saw the pictures of him with no afro.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Tariq Nasheed put up the pictures of him with no afro.
Come on, man.
Speaking regular English.
And now he.
Now they're taking
I
the
seen
guns.
the mountaintop. Like,
The mountaintop.
come on, bro.
They are trying to take the guns. And in the most shine, one of the shaman. Oh, the shaman. I'm like, son, come on, son. Come on, son. Don't take it there, bro. You really?
And God, like, are we falling for it? Like, just as a collective, like, do we see what's happening and we're just going, all right, like, you can cook?
I mean, but
or are we falling for it? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, it's that bad.
Afro and the pastors. Come on, come on, bro.
It's a language, man. If you know how to speak it, you know.
And hold on,
Somebody say AIMLK.
That's a fact. And hold on. One of the other reps, they got a mugshot of him. They found his mugshot.
Ooh.
Yeah, when he was like stopping cars, and they said he was assaulting drivers in the summer of 2020. Justin Jones.
Yeah, that's the other dude with the perm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So and I'm guessing this is 2020 George Floyd protests, right? Yeah.
Yep, Melanin Review. Thank you so much.
Thank you. They said yeah.
So he got his mugshot up.
Yeah.
But is it a mugshot of justice? See, if I get arrested, put the cameras on. You know, I'm rolling out for the cause.
Like AOC.
That's good.
Yeah.
How many times Dr. King got arrested?
You know who used to do that? What's his name? Marcus Dre with the.
Oh,
with the
he loved it. Where's the camera? He'd make sure
the bubble vest.
He'd be wear that bubble vest. And he'd be, there's the camera. Take me out.
Hated him. Oh my God.
Yeah. So if he got that on his resume for justice,
I just hope we're not falling for this, guys. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see that video of him speaking, I get really enraged. Like it pisses me off.
I just laugh.
It's just like, come on, bro.
But some people will fall for that.
His old lady fanning him in the background. And
Miss Darius, thank you. Or Mr. Darius, I'm sorry. Mr.
I think that's
Darius.
late. That is late. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, I thought I thanked him already. That is late.
Oh, why is my stuff so far behind on the timeline?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm living in the past.
Yeah.
And you living in the future.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
All right. I'm caught up to speed now.
There's a picture of him on top of a police car in a Black Lives Matter rally in 2020. Got you. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody said don't mention the name before he pop up like Candyman. Yeah, he was that dude.
Yeah.
I hated that dude. So I saw a report on smart guns.
Okay, a smart gun
being released. Now, smart guns they will unlock with your fingerprint or your facial recognition. I don't know how.
Okay, that's not going to work. It's going to work on the surface because it protects you, and your family. It can only be used by you.
Right.
Gun smugglers.
Yeah.
Gun manufacturers.
Right.
They make most of their money on the black market.
Right.
So that's not gonna work.
Right.
I need a gun to be like, yo, son, you really want to do this, son?
Yeah.
If it talk to black kids, yo, son, you really want to do this, man? You want to be in a 10x10 for the rest of your life? Don't fall for the chocolate peppermint on your bed, son.
Yeah.
That is not a treat for you, son. Don't do it.
Yeah.
That gun would be the gun that would be the one that would win. Because you'd be like, you know what? You right.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with this drama right now. Let me put you back away. That's what we talking about, son.
Yeah.
Go on, get you something to eat, son. You know what I'm saying? That would be a smart gun. That's a real smart gun. That other shit with the fingerprint, they got all that kind of, you can't open the gun safe without your thumbprint and this and that. But in the time of despair, you breaking in, I got the facial recognition.
Nah, it said it unlocks in seconds. Or like within it unlocks really
then
quick.
I gotta do the Danny Glove. I gotta warm my neck up. And
Somebody
shit.
said malfunction with your life on. Yeah, probably.
Say it again.
It'll malfunction with your life on.
And then I'm gonna sue the gun company because it's my gun and it didn't go to work.
Yeah, it's actually time for us to go to the range, man. I'm trying to go with my friends. I'm trying to do some guy shit. You know what I'm saying? Go shoot some stuff, drink some beers after, watch some sports. I'm trying to just do some.
Yeah, get that testosterone
off.
But if you ain't teaching me how to shoot like this and hit my targets, I don't want to learn your lesson. I'm not gonna put the headphones on. I told you this. I gotta put the headphones on, the glasses, gloves, hold the gun down, and I want to pull that bitch. Let that motherfucker, let that shit go. I don't want to do this.
Somebody said drink then shoot. See, y'all are bugging. No, you gotta shoot then drink.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, shoot then drink.
You know how they got hood ways to work out and different people put their own hip hop spin to it. I'm gonna teach a course like that, son.
It's a damn shame.
That's how we gonna do it, son, and never miss my target. That would be
hit nothing. That's what be happening.
Hit everything but the target.
Yeah.
Like you have certification. There you go.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So before we go to commercial break, I saw a report that the U.S. authorities will not seek to press charges on the Shanquilla Robinson case.
Yeah, that hurt my heart, bro.
Yeah, but I saw something. I'm not sure if it's true because I couldn't find real solid information on it about Mexico possibly wanting to press charges.
Okay.
On some of the people who were there.
Okay.
Asking to bring some people back.
Okay, but if I'm here in America, I'm just never going to Mexico. What they gonna send the Mexican police?
Yeah, I don't think they can do
over
that.
here to pick me up.
Yeah, I don't know.
So how does that work?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. Maybe they have their own team of people who come across the border and get me. But I think that was real sad.
Yeah.
This girl was murdered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for there not to be so-called enough evidence in this case, that hurts my heart. If that was my daughter, I'd be extremely pissed. You know what I mean? First of all, I'm extremely pissed at your friends.
Yeah. You
mean y'all all came back and Malcolm didn't come back?
Yeah,
and y'all are cool with that?
Yeah.
We're going to be going to a couple of funerals. All us families going to be grieving together.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, because I be damned. Unless, drowning accident or something. But if y'all was all together and y'all beat the hell out of my son, and y'all all coming home, and your family is like, good to see you, man. Glad what?
Yeah.
Gonna be a couple of funerals. You know what I mean?
No,
so,
that's a fact.
Condolences again to her family.
Yeah, that's rough. That's no closure. It's
and you can't even get close. These people are gonna be walking around free.
Right.
Whatever. So, not good.
Real quick before we go to commercial, Ansi said, I know somewhere Professor Griff is going crazy right now from your shooting performance.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Dot, come on, Dot. You know better than that, Dot. Because he do the real... I told you, I've seen this nigga take a gun apart in the dark. I've seen some... Griff is about that shit, son. Y'all think Griff playing? Griff is not playing.
Yeah.
He is seriously business. I seen him take a sword off the wall and do some real samurai shit. I was like, this nigga is not playing with this shit. Disengage the gun in the dark, put the shit back together. Yeah, don't mess with Griff. Don't mess with Griff with that shit. Yeah, I can't take Griff's course. He'd fail me. I gotta fail you.
Can't let you out in the field with that.
I can't let you out in the field with that. Can't let you out in the field with that. Nope, can't do it.
But I will be back. Take a quick commercial break, and then we shall return.
Yes.
Get your questions ready too.
Yes. Now, Malcolm, there are 4 type of individuals in the world, according to the number 1 motivational speaker in the world, E.T., or we call him Eric Thomas.
Yes.
And he uses a DISC assessment to break this down. This test and assessment is also used by Fortune 500 companies to determine who has leadership skills and who is a great team player. Why don't you break that down?
So he uses a plane analogy, and those 4 personality types are broken down into 4 positions on that kind of team, like the pilot, the grounds crew, the flight attendant, and the air traffic controller, right? So he uses those because that plane is that company that you want to take to that destination, your family that you want to take to that destination. I'm talking, proverbial destinations.
Yes.
Your marriage, whatever it is that you have. So those 4 people, the pilots, the grounds crew, the air traffic controller, and the flight attendant.
Now, the pilot is the one who's going to fly this plane or be the one in a leadership position in relationship, Neither position is better than the other, but we almost all know our roles.
Yes.
The flight attendant is the one who's going to make sure that your journey to where you're going is a comfortable one. These are high energetic people.
Yes.
People who make sure you have an extra drink on this flight, a pillow, the comfortable stuff. Your grounds crew, these are the ones who not necessarily like to work with a lot of people,
right?
But they're very skilled.
They get the work done.
Yes. And the air traffic controller, these people are very particular. They cross their T's and they dot their I's.
Think about it. You want your air traffic controller to be the one kind of oversee where this plane is actually going.
Absolutely.
You want your pilot to be able to make very quick decisions, steadfast decisions. You want your grounds crew to be able to get that groundwork done, to be able to work on their own if need be, to be able to kind of direct people where they need to go.
Yes.
And the air traffic and the flight attendant, you want them to be personable. You want them to be high energetic, because on this flight, it could be a long flight, it could be a long destination. You want them to be able to keep everybody motivated and influence on that journey.
And each one has their own important role. You don't want to get somewhere and your luggage don't show up.
Exactly.
You don't want to be on a flight and the flight attendant is not personable.
Exactly.
And you don't want to be traveling and end up at the wrong destination.
Exactly.
So we give a DISC assessment,
Yes.
break these letters down, these acronyms down to what they truly mean, so the people can understand how important this is in personal life and in business.
So, quick backstory. We are certified extreme execution coaches, my dad and I.
Yes.
And we give these assessments because we took these assessments ourselves, and it has helped our family business. It has helped our family communication tremendously. Okay, so the DISC assessment is the DISC. It is broken down into dominance, influence, steadiness, and conscientiousness or cautiousness, if you want to swap out those words.
So if you are interested to take your family or personal business to the next level, click the link below. I'm certified. He's certified. Let's get this thing going. If you want to know more, click that link below. And we are back. Thank you for continuing to support us.
Yes.
Get on our calendar. I'm actually booked for the next week or so, but you can get on my calendar.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for your consultation. I know you got a couple of appointments already set up. So we are doing these full 90-minute, you get the video to keep with you, breakdown and assessments of who you are. Knowledge is key. All right, get on our calendars while we still have some spots available, and get yourself in there, and it's going to be well worth it.
Yes, other announcements. If you're still having issues with your membership, email info@urbanx.nyc.
Yes, and we will take care of you.
We'll take care of you. Also, we got some, we're not restructuring the membership, but we got some cool stuff coming.
Yes.
Super excited about it. We'll let you know Monday.
By Monday we'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
Because we've been holding off on some things.
Yeah.
But we got some real dope things coming for the members.
I feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? And
That
I think
we
y'all
feel
will feel
real
good about it too.
Yeah.
And you'll feel like your $5 is really put to good use.
Yeah, and for those who've been holding on, just supporting us, we appreciate it, man.
We
really do.
We do.
Because we don't have no corporate sponsorship. Even our commercials are sponsored by the people who run ads with us. It's truly a grassroots thing right now. And so, I don't want you to think that your donation don't count. Your super chat count, your Cashapp.
Listen, we appreciate it all.
Yeah, it all counts.
All right,
because Rumble is offering money.
And there's a few people who reached out like that want to work for us. I'm like, we don't got it yet for you.
Not yet, but
not
we
yet,
will soon. Soon we will.
All right.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So the Washington Commanders was sold tentatively right now. The deal hasn't been signed, but for $6 billion.
That's a lot of goddamn bread.
I think that's the
Was
most.
Was that Magic Johnson's crew?
Yeah, that's his group.
With the owner of the 76ers?
Yep.
Okay, so Magic Johnson, I thought he got beat out.
No,
by
that's
that
his
team.
group.
So that's his group.
Yes.
He bought that team for $750 million in 1999. It is now worth $6 billion.
Flip that, yep.
That's a flip.
Yeah, that's a flip.
In 24 years. Mm-hmm. That's a flip. You know
and
what
then
I mean?
thinking about you just thinking about the Redskins or the Commanders, they're not worth. But I think that's the highest for any sports team.
It probably is.
Yeah.
The Cowboys got to be at least that.
Yep.
You know, and stuff like that. But
Josh Harris is the managing partner, and Magic Johnson is in that.
Okay, all right. But you think about when they got football deals, they didn't have ESPN, they didn't have prime time, you know what I'm saying, Thursday night games. Yeah. So, you know, the value of a franchise of that magnitude, and this is football.
Yeah.
So that is a come up and a half.
Yeah.
And Snyder just mismanaged that whole team because prior to 1999, the Redskins were a formidable team. You know what I'm saying? They got 5 or 4 Super Bowl rings or something.
Yeah.
As a franchise, they would always rival the Cowboys. You know, they were always in the playoffs. And then in 1999, he took over, and it became a cesspool, like a boys' club, that really tainted a lot of different things. They were no longer competitive. They treated that RG3 guy,
Robert Griffin III.
Yeah, you know. They mismanaged him. They did a lot of things that were just bad. So hopefully with Magic Johnson in there, they're going to change this thing around very quickly.
So Josh Harris owns the 76ers and the New Jersey Devils.
So there's no conflict of interest there.
Yeah.
Because he owns a hockey team, a basketball team, and now a football team. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good for Magic because I thought he was gonna get beat out. I'm like, every time these teams come up for sale,
but what
Byron
they're gonna
Allen,
do is
Magic, one of them try to get in on it, and
but how much of that is Magic's?
Oh,
because the major owner is still a white person.
Yeah.
So they have no problems integrating a black guy in on a management level or part on a Magic. Not only own 5% of that. You know what I mean? It's a start. But when do we just get to own the team we play for? Yeah. You know what I mean? And things of that nature. So, one step at a time, I guess.
Let's take some questions. I'm ready. Monique is suing? CBS?
Yeah, she's suing CBS.
For what?
Something dealing with Paramount, the Parkers.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And they owe her money or something. So, she's in litigations to sue them.
Okay.
You know, I don't know all of the details, but those are some of the details regarding that situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shouts out to Monique. She's been looking good lately.
She's looking real good.
She's been looking good. I saw her in the
she's
BMF
surviving the blackball.
Yes.
And rarely, usually when you get black, that's it.
Yes.
That's the end of the story. She had the fortitude to continue to fight for what she believed in, and now her Netflix special, it seemed good. I only watched a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I will promise to watch the entire thing.
Yeah, it was like I saw a little bit of it, and
you know what I'm saying. Cool. And she was funny. She looked good. So and now she can sue them and get some more of her bread back. You know.
Yeah, like I said, she was in the BMF show. That was cool.
Yeah.
I liked her character in the show rather.
Got you. Cool. So yeah.
I saw something else. Another good story that we missed. Hold on.
Pay that woman her money.
Yeah. Somebody asked us a question about. Somebody asked. I saw it. It was a good one. All right. Well, I'll move on. I can't find it.
We'll get back to it.
We'll get fine. So Jack Daniels, people are pissed at Jack Daniels right now because they have a partnership with some drag queens, with RuPaul and his people and stuff like that. So now,
Malcolm, I will say this: if you drink enough Jack Daniels, I mean, you know, transgender, transformer.
That's funny.
Hey, you know, shit, enough Jack Daniels because I've seen quite a gorilla when a nigga's drunk.
That's
and then
funny.
You wake up in the morning like, wait a minute.
That's
or the lights come on. I am guilty of rolling out of the club with a gorilla or two.
That's funny.
Holding their hand like you are special for tonight. I'm guilty, especially after some Jack Daniels. So that I could see the connection between that. You seen even Missy Elliott. that video, she had the glass up. I look like Halle Berry. Don't die. And you put the glass back down. It's Missy Elliott. You know, gotta shake my chocha. Let a bitch know you're coming over. Shake my chocha. Yeah, you know, whatever the song say. Yeah, shit. Yeah. And it's real shit, you know. So Jack Daniel can have. You don't notice the Adam's apple, the big feet, the big hands.
Oh my God.
You know, Jack Daniels can do that to you.
But yo, so but why are all these companies doing this?
I have no idea.
We said this last week. Like they're going deliberately out of their way to piss off their base. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, but I told you they never retreat. So you be pissed. You don't say nothing. They move a little further, and before you know it, it's just normal protocol. Like besides the connection of being too drunk, what's the end game? What's the purpose of it all?
Even the dude Dylan Mulvaney on the Bud Light stuff, like even and the PR person or the marketing person said, "Oh, this is good for business," basically.
Yeah.
So are they saying like the negative attention is attention anyway?
Yeah.
Or y'all gonna buy all the beer so y'all can shoot it?
Yeah, because I seen a dude roll over.
Yeah.
Bunch of cases at a tractor trailer or like a
still bought it
and roll over all the beer. Yeah. Still bought it though. Yeah, still bought it.
Somebody said, so what's up with the kids at the? Yeah, I don't understand that, and I think that's
that's
wildly
a whole
inappropriate.
Another level of inappropriateness.
Wildly, and like nobody can tell me. Give me a straight answer on what that's for.
Yeah. There are no straight answers.
You know what I'm saying? Like you cannot tell me.
No straight answers. Yeah. Yeah. I'm here all night.
Yeah. Somebody said $5 billion was lost. Damn.
From who?
I guess Bud Light. Oh, somebody said $6 billion. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a lot of money.
Did y'all see the Virgin Atlantic commercial? No, I did not. What happened with that?
No, what happened with that?
Let us know. Somebody said Bud is already very. Yeah, you have to protest with your money. Like these Twitter.
Always protest with your money.
You got to protest with your money. That's the only way to do it. And I've said it. I said it before that there is a silent protest happening with these things. That's why shows are getting canceled. That's why HBO had to cancel a bunch of stuff. That's why Disney had to restructure. They had to bring their CEO back.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to push these things, and people are just not responding with their money. The market is telling them, we don't want this. So they have to make the change. That's how to protest.
Because I've always keep telling you guys, there is normal and there is natural.
Yeah.
There are things that are natural, which just by nature, they just are what they are. And then there is normal, which are the things you have accepted over the course of a period of time that become almost against your nature, but they have become normal in your reality.
Yeah.
You know, and as a result of that, you're living off kilter and out of base. I like to stay in tune with nature as much as possible.
Shadows asks, Malcolm, what do you think is about that spin show called Naked Education, where they have 4 adults standing in front of 14-year-old children naked? Wow, I didn't know about that.
I don't know about that either. It's disgusting.
It's the same thing. Same thing.
Our disposition doesn't change or anything when it comes to children and those who can't vote, drive, or make decisions, gamble, who are not old enough to really control their own lives.
Yes. CNN tried a new rollout. It tanks. We took my CNN Plus because that bombed. Yo, more stuff is coming out about Don Lemon. Cause he's on the issue list now as well. Like he's like, after he said what he said about the women, she's way past her problem. Like, come on, like
Yeah.
And then the 2 women he was on like his show with, they kind of got him out the paint.
Okay.
And now stuff is coming out about how from way back in 2006,
that's
his
what
behavior on what he did and like how he treated people, and he left threatening voicemails to a woman because he wanted like some story, like some to cover like some beat or whatever. He called her from, I think, his phone. No, he called her. He just bought a new phone, not a burner phone. He just bought a new phone and said, "I'm gonna make your life hell. You're gonna regret this," all that stuff. And they just covered it up, and now it's coming out. So Don Lemon is about to be fried.
Yeah, somebody said, did I see the game where DeMar DeRozan's daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful last night. And he was playing in the game against Toronto, And every time Toronto went to the free throw line, you heard her scream.
Yeah.
They missed 18 free throws.
That's crazy.
Out of 36. All you heard was, ah! And sure enough.
You remember that show, Sports Science?
Yes.
So they did a study on that, or they did like a little experiment on that, and they said like when somebody's like at the line and they see like people just going crazy, that doesn't throw them because it's all happening.
Right.
But if something's happening and somebody just like jumps, like a random person, they see that and they go, that'll throw them off more.
Yes,
more
it's
than
a
likely.
science to it.
Yeah.
And she was, you all you could hear was her screaming.
That's funny.
Because obviously at the home team is being quiet while the person is concentrating, and you hear her screaming at the top of her lungs.
Shouts out,
They
man.
went 18 for 36. Shout her out. She said, y'all will not beat my daddy tonight.
Somebody said Don Lemon must have been drinking Jack Daniels. That's funny.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of frats and sororities in my college. I went to Old Westbury, and that's all they were known for. Like
drinking?
No, just the frats and, and
Okay,
sororities
gotcha,
and stuff like that. Big frat and sorority school. Some of my closest friends. So. Somebody said I like Flame Monroe. Flame Monroe, I think he did an interview. That's the trans dude.
Yeah, no, I get because
I respect that.
I respect Flame Monroe.
Yeah.
Because Flame Monroe is saying all of that kiddie agenda, I'm not with all of that. If you are an adult and you make adult decisions, and Flame Monroe makes no qualm, I am not a woman.
Yeah.
In that sense. And Flame Monroe would represent how I feel about that community.
Yeah.
Do you, if those are the decisions you make, leave the children out of it, and don't tell me you need a box of maxi pads or something because it's that time. What part of the universe?
RZA Islam interviewed Flame, yes.
Oh yeah, RZA Islam did a great job of interviewing Flame Monroe. Very good job, yes.
Somebody said, y'all heard about DJ Cassidy throwing a 50th hip-hop anniversary show at Radio City Music Hall. Oh, nice.
DJ Cassidy. Yes, and he's doing because he does that thing, Pass the Mic. That's the DJ who does the Pass the Mic, and it's a challenge, and people from all over the country, usually celebrities. Dope. So I think he's doing a Pass the Mic live.
That's dope.
Somebody said.
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner been speaking out. Yo, Caitlyn Jenner is funny because like they just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like remember, this whole trans thing came on the back paws of Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Remember, like that was like the thing. I was looking at Barnes and Noble when like the magazine like called me Caitlyn. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
what I'm saying? But that's what really kind of
homophobic.
Whatever. That's what really kind of launched it, and the fact that Caitlyn comes out and then speaks against that when they kind of propped you up
so you could be the you know what I'm saying, the call girl, call guy, or whatever, the sponsor of that, and now you're going against that. Yeah.
Somebody said Bruce. Yeah, you're right. My fault.
That is Bruce. That is Bruce.
Yeah.
Damn. Man,
I always forget, right?
Damn, I forget that's Bruce.
Yeah, you always forget.
Yeah, man. Wow, Bruce, you came a long way.
What's this about LeBron? I didn't.
Oh, LeBron has opened up something called 330 House. See the number 33 in that?
Yes.
And it's to help people get jobs.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's a part of his I Promise.
Oh. Okay.
A continuation of the I Promise program, where he was providing GEDs and further education. Now he's creating a hub called the 330 House.
Okay.
And that hub is going to teach people probably AI and other skills. So he's moving you from getting your GED, getting your college, to now I can help you find a job. So that's his. I didn't know the area code for Akron is 330.
Oh.
So that ties back into the 33 and why he was chosen. And you can go either way with it. Yeah. So that's how that works out. So it's called the 330 House.
Coach Wayne said the NBA fixed for LeBron. Facts. They going to the title. They going to win.
Oh, they going to win the title. you can count on that.
They going to win.
They going to win that. Yeah. If they don't win it, it's them passing the torch to somebody else they feel can make them billions and billions of dollars. Either him or Steph Curry win number 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Or because even if Kevin Durant wins it, Kevin Durant is not the poster child for selling sneakers, for selling Wheaties, selling Gatorade. I be trying to condition Eli to understand The game aspect is one part of it.
Yeah.
The business aspect of it, if you can merge the two, you can almost see where this thing is going. Joel Embiid is a tether.
You got
Antetokounmpo is a tether.
I don't even. Oh,
Jokic is a weather, a white tether. Call that nigga the weather, right? So, I'm just throwing some stuff out there, So LeBron James is still king. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, of course, Steph Curry, him and them two. So one of them could do it. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the tether? I don't know either. Because
I have no idea.
The definition keep changing. Like I don't.
Whatever the FBA say it is, they ain't black. They not black. Them ain't niggas. All right. So I gotta throw that out there, for those who vibe to that.
Oh man, that was funny. Let's take some more questions before we get up out of here, man. It's
Now,
Thursday.
all my Jamaican friends are gonna call me. Yo,
Yeah, stop playing.
Guys, listen, we up here doing
Joking.
We're joking,
Yes.
guys. It's a part of the show.
Somebody made a comment.
Sheesh, don't take this stuff. I'm not literally walking out of club with gorillas either, nigga. Come on now.
Somebody made a comment about the Friday skit and how come we didn't touch on the societal problems that movie presented.
Are you really?
I swear,
Are
I'll show it
serious?
to you. I screenshot it.
Oh my God,
Hold on,
jeez.
I know I screenshot.
No, I don't even want to see it. Like you're taking it there. We
Yo.
had 60 seconds to pull off and capture a historic, monumental scene, and you wanted us to go there with it. Jeez, come on.
That was funny.
Come on, guys.
I was like,
If you don't know now, but that's important to say because you get people who may be new that don't watch our show. Who'll be like, yo, how can he say that? And then they'll come, and the regulars, they know, okay, this is Dot, just fall back,
Malcolm, do you watch Succession? I watched the first 4 episodes and just never kept up with it, but I heard it's a really good show, and I like stuff like that.
I haven't finished watching the Wu-Tang, which had a dope finale, I heard,
dope.
and my man Doogie.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the end of that, so I have to kind of catch up on a few things.
Yeah, we're gonna have more. We're gonna have more skits coming. We're gonna do them.
I think I finally convinced Malcolm it's time to do more skits. Yes.
Somebody said Monique stand-up was not funny. Didn't laugh one time.
Well, again, comedy is subjective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I know people who swear Mike Epps is the funniest, and I'm just like,
My wife watches his TV show, which is called what is it called?
Upshaws.
The Upshaws.
Upshaws, yes.
And she likes his acting comedy better than his stand-up.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing too.
It's
that is the thing
subjective.
too. Yes, that is the thing.
Because I watched the Monique. I thought she spent too much time on one routine.
Yeah.
And that was my only, I'm like, okay, move on, Monique.
Yo, that is a talent for comics when they just know when
you have to
end it and then they bring it back some clever
you have
way.
To read the room. The best at it is Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
He will start a joke at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
That goes to the very end of the show. Very good.
I prefer Lunel over Monique. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, again, comedy is subjective. So, some people make you laugh, some people don't.
Somebody said that's how I feel about Marlon Wayans. I've never given his stand-up a try. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So
I will though.
And we've had this conversation 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I mean? About certain individuals that we thought were funny, and everyone has their own, and I like all kind, like white comedy, black comedy.
Yeah.
What's her name? What's the girl name who did? She was in a movie with Queen Latifah and them.
I don't know.
Tiffany Haddish, when she had all of the
the
women or the gay people come up, all of them were funny. Maybe not one or two. So comedy is comedy. We went to a show with Godfrey and it was a gay dude who opened up.
Yeah, he was funny.
This dude was hilarious.
He was mad funny. Yeah.
Right. So for me, comedy is if it makes me laugh, it makes me laugh. You know what I mean? So I don't, go with my arms folded like,
Somebody said something. The scariest thing about King Von is that they weren't beefing over bodies, not money or terror. Yeah, it was just kind of like, you take one, I'm gonna take one. Like, we just gonna keep this going.
Doing the work of the Chicago Police
Department.
and killing each other.
They were nuts. Like
No.
it was 3 hours, and I watched.
Oof.
I watched. I was just like, whoa.
Well, the fact that it kept your intrigue for 3 hours means it was well put together. That means that it was well put together.
You talking about Akeem? Yeah, Akeem. What's his name? Akeem Ali?
What happened to the Mike Epps Richard Pryor movie?
I don't know.
Very good point.
Yeah.
Because I saw pieces in there.
Yeah.
He looked like he was going to do an amazing job in that, because they got a scene where he's sitting down talking to Johnny Carson, and I don't know if they used some facial imprints, but it looked good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that.
I hope it's still coming out.
Yeah, wow.
That may be his crowning moment,
That was a good question.
Yeah, I did see it. Any more questions?
If no more questions, guys, then we will see you on Monday
With some announcements.
with some announcements on the membership price is not going up, still $5. But we're going to make this $5 amazing for you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel good.
Yeah.
All right? Because a lot of people was just like, why y'all came back and my membership not worth nothing. We got some stuff.
Your $5 is saying thank you.
Facts too.
We appreciate that.
Facts.
Sheesh.
Yes.
While everybody else is going up on their price, we want to go up on our
Value.
value.
You heard? All right. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us.
Hit that shop.
Hit the shop, shopurbanx.com.
Yep. We got the Mother's Day stuff up there.
Mother's Day stuff. We have
for you early birds.
Yes.
And now we have the
the
astrology
zodiacs
joints. Yep.
We have only Aries, Taurus, and Gemini right now, because that's what me and we about to go to that.
Yep.
And then that's it.
Yep.
And join the membership. ShopUrbanX.com.
Yeah, please.
$5 for the month, $50 for the entire year. Get that out the way. No after show today. Monday.
Yeah.
Monday. All right. And we will see you guys, man. Peace.
Peace.